In this question, given that f of x equals 2 times in brackets x plus 3 in a bracket squared minus 4, the coordinates of the turning point of the graph of f are. So when it's in this form, what's really happening is that this parabola here, x plus 3 squared minus 4, which had its turning point is, and again, the x value that makes this bracket 0 minus 3, and then this number added at the end minus 4. So that parabola there, minus 3 minus 4, let's say that's down here, and it's just doing something like that, for example. So this is minus 3 and this is minus 4. And there's that parabola. And then this 2 on the outside of the whole thing, that's a dilation factor of 2 in the y direction. So what that does, it multiplies every y value by 2. It actually works both ways. So this value here is actually, because that y, it really just multiplies all the y values which are distances from the x-axis, vertical distances from the x-axis, and because it's a dilation factor of 2, it multiplies all those distances by 2. So that distance there is 4, and because it's minus 4, double that, it becomes a minus 8. So that part of the parabola moves down to here, and all the other points double as well. And so what you end up with is a parabola that is going through, this is the y value here is 0, so 2 times 0 is 0. And the new parabola is doing something like that, and then all of these ones, the y values are getting multiplied by 2, so it's making it a thinner parabola, but also a longer parabola with a different turning point. So that's what's really happening here, and that's what dilation in the y direction does. It multiplies those y values by 2, and so it changes the position of all the points except any y values that are 0. So that's what that 2 there is doing to that parabola. So really what you need to do with this type of question is just multiply the bracket out, so you end up with f of x equals 2 times that, so that's 2 bracket x plus 3 squared, and then 2 times minus 4 is minus 8. So, and from there the turning point you can see is going to be minus 3 minus 8. So that's kind of a trick question to see if you know to do that. So that's really how you do it. Make sure that when you are finding the turning point that there are no brackets around the whole thing, as there are in this question. So minus 3 minus 8 is going to be answer A. So A is the correct answer for this one. And that's how you do that. Also with a little bit of background on dilation of factor 2 in the y direction, which is what I was talking about right at the start. Okay, so that's how you do this question.